So, hello everyone, good afternoon. This is part 2 of setting up an aquamatic Blenny, and as you can see there is water in it, oh yeah, and we've got light, and let's see, we've got some pretty decent flow. The orange cap is just, I hope it's just for now, and hopefully I'll get something better in a few days. Okay, so this morning I've been very busy with making this cabinet, and there's a towel in front right now. But as you can see, I reinforced it, which took me a few hours, but it's holding up the tank very nice, and this should do. Let's go to see the light, which is, well, not the best, but it is a blue marine, and as you can see it's only white and blue. So, well, it was not a very cheap LED lighting, but well, it's not good enough, I think, if you want to grow like SPS corals. I think you should have other colors as well, but for now this is perfectly fine, and it fits really nice on the tank. Well, next part is aquascaping, which I like very much, and I do it probably multiple times. So this is just a first try. It will be trial and error. In the first video you saw the live rock I have, which is quite a lot. So I have an idea in mind, because I want to create a scape on the right side, like a pile of rock, and then which goes to the left and then lowers to the left over here. So over here it will be higher, and then I hope with some caves and some, I don't know exactly, we will see. And then I hope over here it will be low, and maybe some, I don't know. We'll see how the rocks are formed. So I have the towel, of course, to keep things a bit dry. Oh, I hope. So first of all, I made this piece, which I'm going to put into the tank. And let's start with some rocks, which I'm going to put in and see how things are going. I think I start with some bigger rocks. Wow, that looks fantastic. I start with some bigger rocks and then go to the smaller rocks to have a pretty solid base, I hope. And well, we'll see how things are going. Okay, this is the first piece in the tank. Okay, and let's see if I got another larger piece. This one should be nice. Wow, as you see, the board is not holding on very nice. Maybe I will remove it and then see if I can make it a little bit shorter, so it fits nice one of the. Okay. Well, it's stuck on the right side now, and I already see a very nice cave, which I made accidentally. Over here, a nice piece, looking very nice. Yesterday already showed you the pieces, and now I'm going to put in. Let's have a look. It fits there over here. I think I'm going to. Sometimes you just feel if a rock is in the tank and it's like coming in place, you can feel it on the rock, because then it makes it sound like boom, and then it says like, well, I don't want to go anywhere, this is my favorite spot. And I heard a noise like that, so I think he finds a spot. Well, you don't want to think too much about putting the rocks into place. Of course, you want to have the nice, colorful rock inside, of course. I'm not very sure. Oh, this is. But other than that, it's just, well, see what's going on, so see what's happening. Not too much exact thoughts on it. And see how things come together. I've got some space in front, so maybe I'm going for a cave. Over it should look quite nice. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I still got plenty of room in front of me, about 2 inch, which should be enough for my window cleaner, the scrubber. I'm not really sure of the good word. Okay, this one is very colorful, so it would be nice to see this one. And make it like this. Now you can, as you can see, the board. Oh, that's quite nice. Ah, there it goes. Okay, well, I hope later on I can fix that. It shouldn't be too hot. Haven't seen any hitchhikers yet, any crabs, any living mussels or anything like that. I've seen some dead. One coming from the rock. Oh, this one's. Some parts of rock are like the connecting element. I think Okay, my camera was shutting down, but the battery should be good, so okay, let's continue. I have one other big piece which I think I know where to place. Oop, there's some paper. Let's remove that. Of course, there will be a lot of oh, wow. I think I should remove a bit more. I'm not sure whether it's paper or that algae, but of course there will be falling apart quite. Of course there will be a lot of dead stuff on it, like dead algae, maybe even dead crabs, dead, I don't know what kind of dead things. So I planned to refresh the water in the next week a few times, and what is very important is that you clean the bottom of the tank every time. Well, I hope it. I'm very happy that it's already really clear water. It isn't really misty, or it's quite clear. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, now we've got some smaller pieces. This is in between. Let's see. It should. Or maybe I can squeeze. This is not enough. It is quite close to the front of the tank, but I think it should be nice, and still enough room for me to put a scraper behind it, between it, I have to say. Okay, now we have some smaller pieces which that one was making the good sound. It's really made a sound like clook, which is the perfect sound for a piece of rock which is really coming on the good spot. I don't think this will be my final aquascape. Well, but I'm already quite impressed with how it looks. So maybe this will be the aquascape as it will be in the end. But from my past tanks, I know I like to try some things and make some difference to the aquascape of the tank. Well, as I feel smaller pieces. Still very nice for the biological vibration. It was the first piece. It's for normally there are plenty of pieces which falls down. This was the first small piece. Luckily, let's see. Yes, that's the right spot. Okay, and the last two small pieces. So I hope, yeah, I think okay, and really the last one. Okay, so here we are. This is what it looks like for now, and well, of course, I don't know how things are going with me, finding it difficult to keep things the way they are, but for now it really looks good to me. Okay, come here. Yes, really looking solid and natural, which I like. And well, I think this is it for now. Okay, thank you for watching, and next time I will tell you how things are going in the tank.